So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Off the play fake, here's Haskins. The rookie from LSU, that's Justin Jefferson. A gain there of 21 yards.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Haskins now off the bootleg. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches, and his guys are going to go for it. They'll run for it. McCaffrey, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the air now with Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now Newton on 1st down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
Gain of 16.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into... And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. after the roughing penalty on the PAT. They'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Hill. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Cardinals 7, Cowboys nothing.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Oh, boy.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Haskins going to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Haskins back to the air. Forced out to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now he'll try and run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. Open here, Adam Thielen. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Arizona.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Steps away to his left. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Newton on first down. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep in the cap.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Cowboys.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's letting this one go for 4. And it's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. His guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Cam Newton. As time expires in the first half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Prater lining up.
But my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful. And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, Arizona.
Now Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On first down, it's Haskins. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They find some open field here. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The 6-yard line.
Second down and goal. Hill, this will be caught at about the 6. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. A shotgun snap for Hill, being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
On 4th down, Hill buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up down near the 5. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That's now a second interception receiver position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with him?
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. So wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Christian McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton looking long for Westbrook. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Newton. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Newton delivers this one to McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian McCaffrey, 29 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Cardinals 35. Cowboys.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Nothing in that 1st half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off out of the 37. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain
25 yards that time.
And the Cardinal 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
35. Cowboys nothing.
Throwing is Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 32 yards. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Oh, boy. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 45.
Out of the gun. Hill Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but it's going to be second down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This one brought in by Jefferson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Jefferson.
12 yards there and a first down.
Cowboys.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. There's a first down throw. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
loss of a yard.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And again, it's Hill escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Draymond Marvin. And they'll have the football deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And they still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. To the air again. Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On play action, Newton. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
McCaffrey will try to run it in. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Cowboys 6.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown reception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the gun, here's Hill. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Xavier Rhodes on the cover.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins dancing to his left. This big game, fumble, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. That's complete right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Hill steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
For the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Fielded in the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Kamara's got the first down and then some. He's at the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Levante David. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing here, Newton. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins being chased out left. Able to hit his target early. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Final score, Cardinals.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.